Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Sav. If you're returning, thank you so much. Welcome to today's video, which is a what is on my iPhone 14 Pro Max. It's funny because I actually have a video that I filmed and didn't put up, which is a what's on my iPhone 12 Pro, or the big 12 basically. I can't remember what it was now, but yeah, also this is like the third time I'm trying to film this video, so listen, I live in a busy household. There's a lot of us. There is not eight here currently now, but there is a lot of us here. I have two dogs. One of them likes to bark, one of them likes to snore, and who is falling asleep right next to me. So can we please just ignore any background sounds, please and thank you, because I'm just not going to get away with it. And if I shut the door to keep the dogs out, they like to scratch on the door because it's just what they do. They're a nuisance, but I love them. They are my babies. So anyway, let's get into the video. Starting off with the fact that let's just appreciate you have this ability to change the home screen, the lock screen, which I really like. So I've got a lot of basically the same, but I don't know, I need to go through and just update them. But this is my current one. I've gone for like a really light lemon, which I quite like. I'm not usually a yellow person, but I do quite like this, quite light. And what I have as my current home screen is just this, and I've got my to-do on there. I quite like to see, I haven't written out today's, but I've got my to-do on there, so obviously I just see what's up next, and as I'm doing things or I'm out and about, I know what I've got left to do. I've got my Apple Watch kind of face, or I don't even know what you call that, like Apple Watch bit, which keeps me on track so I can see how much I'm slacking. And please ignore the fact that it's nearly 1 o'clock and I'm clearly not doing very well today. But yes, and then I've got my, I don't know what that is, I think that's just like the calories, but yeah, still Apple Watch stuff. So all good stuff to keep me on track and hopefully keep me productive for the day. So yeah, that's it, and just this picture of me and Billy. So I don't know why that's on there, but when we open up my home screen, we have got a calendar at the top. And again, I like this widget. It's not too big, I don't feel like it looks too cluttered, but I do like to have the calendar on there, and you just easy to, and then it's just easy to kind of see what's going on. Again, I've got my fitness tracker on there, so like I said, let's not judge. Let's not judge the fact that I tried Pilates and got 55 calories burned on that. But yeah, again, it just keeps me, you know, gives me a summary. I can see where I'm at. Then I've got my banking apps, then I've got my YouTube Studio, and YouTube, the best app in the entire world. I love YouTube so much, and spending a lot of my time on there. Then I have Pinterest. Oh, and what you will probably notice is they kind of go in colour order. Now I have a phase, I go through phases of doing this where sometimes I don't care and I mix up my home screen quite a lot, and then other times I like it to be colour coded. So we've got all the reds at the top, the blues, the blacks, and then the kind of odd multicoloured bits and bobs. But yeah, Pinterest, if you want to go and see my boards, this is my Pinterest. So don't have many followers. I don't really use it to gain followers, I just use it for inspiration, for lots of different things. So, and I save things in multiple places, so yeah, I'm a bit of a weirdo like that. But yeah, nails, study inspiration, just to keep me on track, but that's locked actually, I don't know why. Room inspiration, when I was doing up our room, and you know, bits and bobs for the future. Fashion outfits. Now fashion outfits are different if you're thinking what the hell. Fashion is more like formal, kind of professional OTT outfits, whereas outfits are like more everyday kind of fashion and chill. And I've got a house one because house goals, and you know, always looking for inspiration for and motivation for when I want to build my own house. So that's on there. Life is a fairly new one. Excuse the hoover. Life is a fairly new one, so this is just literally things from like self-care, food, like relaxation, advice to yourselves, and like this one is hashtag your early 20s, and just things to remember and things that I kind of want to manifest for myself. So that's that one. Then I've got fitness inspiration. Again, this is just like a motivation thing, things I want to kind of work towards, so you know, that's on there. Then food, again, I just like to keep some recipes, so if, like I said, if you're interested, then feel free to go and have a look on my Pinterest board. But yeah, recipes for all different times of the year, some for like summer, some for winter, just inspiration. Wellness again is like similar to life but more focused on myself and self-care. So a lot of quotes in here, like how to glow up, ways to add a little luxury to your life. So just things that are gonna help me feel better and do things. Instagram is kind of like photos and pictures that are inspiring me to post on Instagram. Not that I do that a lot, but you know, you get the vibe. Hair and beauty, like hair, how I'm thinking about having hair, and again just inspiration. Like Pinterest is just inspiration to me, and books is another one. Like I make a note of all the books that I want to possibly read. So then we've got a few other randomy bits on there, like phone layout ideas. Like I said, I change it all the time. YouTube, planning, quotes, Christmas, tattoos. I used to want tattoos, don't really want tattoos at the minute until I lost my weight, and then I will decide if I want them then. Wallpapers, wedding, yeah, and then some like really old stuff that, see that 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, so yeah. So that's Pinterest. Then I've got my mail, app store files. I quite like the ability to have everything on my iCloud on my phone. Then we have photos. Now I do have quite a few photos, 16,500, but they do date back like 10 years. So yeah, I've got some, and I love photos, so I like to keep a track of my photos. And actually one of my New Year's resolutions is actually to take more pictures of like, or little videos of things in the moment, as well as being present in the moment, but yeah, just to capture it. So I've got like, I don't know, I just quite like the fact that everyone's been making reels lately, or on like TikTok to see the videos of their year, and it's like a really nice reminder. So I definitely want to have more of that to kind of do on like a yearly thing. I might even make like a YouTube reel of, or video based on like the highlight reels of the years. So I think that's quite a cute idea. So that's photos. And I have Spotify, TikTok of course, because the obsession is real, although I have really tried to like limit myself to TikTok. Wallet, I do have like my main cards and like some other cards on there. So yeah, I'm always paying via Apple Pay. It's just the most convenient thing in my life. Clock, now, oh my god, I cannot be one of those people that has an alarm for every minute of every hour of the day. Like I see some people, like, just, I don't know what it is, but it just grinds me. And Billy does it. He has literally one at 5-minute intervals for like every hour, and it's not even that. Sometimes he's got it for like 7-minute intervals, like, so he'll have it like 7 minutes past 6. I'm like, why would you either not do it 5 past or 10 past? Like, why? I just can't do it. Like, it needs to be like quarters of the hour, on the hour, but you just can't have like a million of them for 24 hours. It's just not okay. So we don't talk about that. Yeah, so sorry, that's just a little ick of mine. Then I have maps, because I use it quite a lot. Notes, again, use that quite a lot. I literally save everything on notes. Passwords, bank accounts, meal ideas, etc, etc, YouTube videos. Camera, again, because you reach for it quite a lot, and reminders, because like I said, I like to make my little list of things. Where is it? Like the list of things I need to do. So yeah, and obviously that shows up on my main lock screen. Then we have fitness. I just keep this to hand because it's good to kind of go in and just have a look at different things. So I do quite like to see, obviously I've not been like the best, but much better than what I was, where it's a bit quieter. But yeah, definitely getting better, but not quite achieved my goal of doing closing the rings every day in January. So we'll try again for February, but yeah, I like to have that to hand. Then photography, so these are more like my editing apps. So I've got Canva, Lightroom, Fonto, Visco, Facetune, Colourtone, Preview, Lensbuddy, Dazcam. To be honest, I don't even know what half of these do. Like, my main go-tos are Canva and PicMonkey now for thumbnails and things like that, but I don't have PicMonkey on here. I have it on my iPad and my laptop. Lightroom I used to love, but I've recently realised that they've actually changed it so that basically you can't edit raw pictures. So if I take a picture on my camera and then upload it and try and edit it, because the quality is so good, it just won't let me. You have to pay for the premium, whereas before you didn't have that. So quite annoyed about that, but I can see, I guess, why. I can see why they've done it, but it's just annoying. Fonto is what I used to use for thumbnails, but again, you can kind of add text and stuff to pictures. Visco I really like for the filters. Facetune I don't actually really use, and I feel like that's not just me saying it, but the only things I really use it for are whiten, to whiten the walls sometimes, or if things look a bit yellow. smooth if I have spots. I like to use detail to kind of brighten up things. Brighten up, not brighten up, but like bring to life a bit more. And that's it really. So, but I don't use it often. Colour tone I quite like for the filters as well. I have bought a few packs. Let's just kind of ignore my dirty mirror, but I don't tend to have them on full. Like I do turn them down if I want to use them, but yeah, I do quite like filters, and like I said, I have bought a couple. I quite like the black and white ones, and my favourite black and white one, so this is a pack I bought, I think. They were like 59p, so I don't really mind, but where is it? I like it because it's a bit grainy, she says, but I can't actually find it. Maybe it is that one, but the grain doesn't look that good there. Yeah, I quite like grain in pictures. So yeah, I use that one. Preview used to be an app for Instagram, where you can kind of see what things would look like. Now I've deleted or archived quite a lot of my pictures from Instagram because I just wanted a fresh start and didn't really like them anymore. Lens video, I don't remember what this does. Yes, I do. This makes it look old. Is that right? I can't remember how to actually use that, but I might delete that. So yeah, I can't remember, but I think it made it look old. Dazcam, I think, is the same, but you have to actually let's take a photo of the Moosey. Yeah, so it looks quite retro looking, so that's that. Then I've got Eraser to remove backgrounds to pictures or things. Pixar, I think I used to use that for thumbnails. Stories edit, I don't really use this anymore, but you can kind of pick templates to use on your stories for Instagram, which is quite cute. Some of them you can pay for, like this one, so Pro, these are all part of the Pro bits, but yeah, you can pay for them. I don't, but I have, like I said, I haven't really used that in a long time. And Tezza, I don't know what that is. Oh, similar to Stories Edit then, I think, from that. But yeah, that's my photography folder. Then I've got Snapchat, Facebook, which I don't really use, and Messenger, IGTV, because when I went through a testing phase of trying to upload an IGTV, like for some reason I didn't have it on the app, so I had to download that to be able to do it. Twitter, WeHeartIt. Now I don't know if anyone else remembers this, but basically this used to be the old Pinterest, and I used this religiously when I was at school, just to again save inspiration, and then Pinterest came along and just took over the world. But yeah, so again, quotes, like it's just identical to Pinterest basically, but you can actually save it in collections on Pinterest, which you can do here as well, but obviously I just never did. So yeah, like I said, it is basically an OG Pinterest. So yeah, still have that because I think there's some golden gems on there that maybe I don't want to delete. FaceTime, because I reach that a lot. WhatsApp, I reach for that quite a lot. And settings, so everything else is kind of like hidden, because I don't like to have a cluttered home screen. I don't even really like the fact I've got 2 pages. I'm quite a one-page simple gal. Sometimes I will kind of switch out the bottom ones, which I haven't actually gone through with you guys yet, but I've got Safari, just some stuff on there. Then I've got phone, obviously phone, messages, and I'm not going to open them just in case I do myself dirty, and Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, feel free to follow me on Instagram. This is me. My account actually did get hacked on Monday, and I had a very stressful night. I was up until like 1:30 in the morning trying to get it back because some idiot had changed my email address to theirs and managed to lock me out of my account. And I had to email Instagram, send a video of myself basically in tears that I was so worried I'd lost things. Not necessarily because it sounds quite shallow when I say I was in tears, but it's because I was worried that everything that I had archived and put on stories before I hadn't necessarily saved as pictures on my phone. So I was very worried that there were some things on there that, I don't know, might have been sentimental, which there are a couple of things that are just nice videos that I've obviously never saved. But that's what I've changed, is when I've made on my settings on Instagram, whenever I kind of take a picture or a story, it saves to my camera roll just to make sure that I've got it. But yeah, I was a bit upset and a bit stressed, but when I kind of went back and thought on it the next day after I got everything back, it was like, okay, it wouldn't have been the worst scenario in the world. It just means I would have had to start fresh, and I kind of did also like that idea because it meant that I could start fresh. So, but we've got it, you know, we'll see. I have got some pictures still on here, but they're all quite old. think the last one I posted, yeah, was January 2021. We are now in January 2023. Just because I went through quite a rough stage following that period, so yeah, and Instagram has not been my priority, but I'm quite content, and it leaves people guessing as to where I'm at. Yeah, I mean, that's it. It's really not that exciting. The most exciting thing for me on here is probably Pinterest. I love spending time on it, and TikTok, because I find that Pinterest gives me the motivation to do stuff when I can't be bothered or work on my goals. So yeah, but if you're nosy like me, you'll enjoy watching these videos. But yes, I did get the colour gold. I haven't actually told you that either. Never had a gold phone before. I normally always go for kind of like the white, or what was the white when I had the XS Max. Then I had black, and those were the colours that I kind of always alternated between. So this time I went for gold just because I think it looks very bougie, very, very, very nice, which I don't think you can really see on here. And if you're wondering, I have cracked my screen, but it's not like, I don't know if you can see it, to be honest. Can you see it? There's like a smash here, and then you've got a big crack there. But it's a screen protector, so always have a screen protector on your phone, kids. And it is insured, to be fair. Like, that was the big mistake I didn't do with the others. I pay £10 a month, and if I need a screen replacement because I smash it, it's like 50 quid instead of 400. So just do it, because it's just important to do it. So yeah, but that is what is on my iPhone, and I hope you enjoyed this short and sweet video. But like I said, I quite enjoy watching these, and apologies that I'm not really that excited and haven't got much to show you, but I like watching these, so I'm going to put one out there. But hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.